Muy buenas a todos. Aquí estamos en un nuevo episodio de este maravilloso juego llamado Truberbrook. Tiene un nombre un poco extraño, pero es maravilloso este juego. Sigamos, lo dejamos por aquí hablando con esta chica que nos ha pedido que le acompañemos. Creo que le ha dicho sobre un telecabina o algo así, ya que ella también tiene que usarlo. Y tenemos que decirle alguna de estas alguna de estas respuestas. Perdón. Venga, primera, ¿por qué no?
Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
No
The
te
cable
dejo
car
la
doesn't
idea.
exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Vale. Dice que puede arreglarlo. Anda, un logro. Hemos acabado el prólogo, capítulo 1. Bienvenido a Truberbrook.
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and the
Falta la
weasel
llave
damaged the
maestra
electric
y
mains.
el comadreja ha dañado la red
Maybe it
eléctrica.
was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
Sí.
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore.
Vamos a
I
usarlo.
have to insert a coin first.
Y no tenemos una moneda.
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore.
Vamos a grabar.
The local gondola lift's hauling cables seem to be intact, although there aren't any gondolas or mining carts attached to it. A smell of oil and soil lingers in the air.
It's glowing red. It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Vale.
I wonder what that is.
Vamos a tocarlo a ver qué será.
Locked.
High voltage. There's got to be.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
Joder, el tío no le ha pasado nada.
Danger. High voltage. This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks. Time waits for no man, not even in Truberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
Hello? Anybody there?
No.
What was that?
Ah, una caja. Vale. Pues vamos al pueblo.
There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
Anda, en la ventana.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
¿Y ese
This
señor?
table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Vamos a entrar a ver qué nos encontramos dentro. Oh, ya se puede pasar por aquí. Esto puede ser que sirva para el señor, para la mesa. Sí.
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew. My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
Vale.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Interesante.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town.
Vaya.
Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace.
Anda.
Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Vaya.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was the flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail for me again?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it. They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
This establishment you call your own?
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just
Vale.
made off.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think? Anything else I can do for you?
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor.
Professor.
Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers.
No la veía. Hola. Vamos para afuera y vamos a poner los dos posavasos. Sé que la mina es un poco sospechosa. Tema de residuos y demás. Había algún tipo de accidente o algo.
The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was
Nada.
hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Vamos a hablar
Good
con él.
morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car. I don't even want to think about it.
So what's with the cable car?
I used to own the cable car.
Anda.
In fact, the whole mine.
Interesante.
Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Please, go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove
Cachis.
away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a
Vaya.
ghost town.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Sülz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Truberbrook Sülz and Truberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Truberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
Hola.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car, the cable car! What do you want with it? There's nothing worthwhile up there. Don't bother me with your mumbo-jumbo, will ya? My faithful cat Claus has abandoned me. That's all I can think of right now.
Un segundo. Vamos a pausa un momento. Perdón. Continuamos.
Please excuse me.
Hemos solucionado el tema de la mesa. A ver el tema del salón y poco más, la verdad.
Locked. Now where would this lead to?
This can must have fallen off the table.
Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
Anotar 10, vale.
Is that a maggot?
It's having a good time.
I'll save you, my little friend. They
serve traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently, a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off.
Interesante. ¿Te das cuenta que resalta el pollo diferente que lo otro?
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love...
Hemos cogido eso.
There's something funny about that clock. Science fiction.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg, so it is worlds apart.
Brandenburg? Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
I'm a quantum physicist.
And what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even rulons into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Bellinellians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
No, that's not even possible.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, that's not even possible.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it.
No.
Yes, it.
No, it.
Yes, it.
No.
Yes, it.
Yes, it.
See, I told.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be...
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Your uncle was a wizard?
Wizards? They aren't even real.
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
Una manta. A saber para qué será.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen. I don't want to mess up the crime.
Hay algo debajo.
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it. Maybe somebody hid their money in there. No. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Hey, mister!
Fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry.
Hey, mister!
No sé para qué sirve, pero sirve para... Interesante. No sé qué querrá decir esto. Aquí una mancha.
I would probably hurt myself. I'm not tired.
Pues vámonos, si no hay nada más que hacer.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though.
We don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
Hilarious the Unready, Margrave of Truberbrook.
Conqueror of the Dragon, Savior of Truberbrook, yep. In the year of our Lord, 1250.
Vale, no hay nada más destacable.
Wooden fences always remind me.
This bucket seems to have been hung here.
Anda.
I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. This cat again. Its heydays are over. Am I expected to just use my hands to... Subject, species reintroduction. That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Una caña. Y el árbol sí se
A
interactúa.
beautiful, healthy tree.
Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
The bus stop.
Curioso.
My gateway to the outside world. There's a regular bus on Saturday.
No se hace nada con esto. Habrá que ir por una caña de pescar o algo.
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
Anda, pues mira, sí.
Yes, that sounds like a good...
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
A ver si me deja. No. Ahora sí.
Well then, good catch.
A ver cómo pesca el caballero. A romperlo. Hostia. Sí. No vea.
What the... can opener?
¿Un abrelata? ¿Y para qué queremos una relata?
I don't think it.
Me deja usarla. ¿Por qué? Hostia.
Now it's a case for the metal restorer. I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist. This crumbling socket looks much nicer without the... I don't want to frighten him.
The youth of today.
¿Y para qué tengo que subir? Bueno, si me dejan subir por algo. Ah, para eso.
There's a current again. I'll just leave it like that.
Curioso.
I've already made an entry on this.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving the present, judging by last result. No, Hans, that would be a really bad idea. I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car.
Question.
We need the master key to get the cable car running. Why don't you take a look around town? Any...
No thanks.
Good, I'm sure.
Vale, lo siguiente tiene que ser el gato. Seguramente.
Good morning.
Morning, Miss.
Have you talked to the police?
I gave the officer an outline. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
I noticed
Speak your mind.
that door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you...
I've heard.
Anything else?
I'll be...
Make yourself... By the way, the buffet is open. Please help you...
This is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlog for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Lenny of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
¿Habrá algo ahí debajo? Sí.
Huh. There really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes. I don't want to cover up these people.
Vale, no quiere cubrirlo.
Just a hanger.
Si me dejas que puede que haya... A ver esto.
No.
Vale. Puede que haya algo que hacer aquí afuera.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
No me deja hacer nada. Pues vámonos dentro. Botella de licor puede que sirva para algo. Vámonos. ¿Dirá algo más?
Morning, Mr.
No.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Oh. Primero de septiembre está subrayado eso.
Good morning.
Excuse.
Are you feeling any better?
Thank you for asking. But Joy? What does it even...
Who is Claude?
Klaus? He was the only one to always, but now he's vanished. Everything in this world is going down the drain.
Was Claus abducted?
I don't know. Klaus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful. Nothing.
Would you mind lending me...
The cable. There's nothing worthwhile. Don't butt my face.
Please
Vale, hasta que no traigamos el gato.
Thank you, but I believe this odd...
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
No me deja hacer nada con eso.
I've already...
Nada por aquí, nada por allá. A ver si Nos deja hacer algo por el gatito. Hostia, no está el bicho. Hostia, aquí está.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop. It won't be this easy getting close to it. Oh my. A beautiful, healthy tree. A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acer soidu platanus.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
Ah, vale.
Soft as a feather.
Cubrimos esto. Y lanzamos un dardo. Ah, pues sí.
You like this, don't you?
Claus?
Good morning.
Any news about...
Nothing.
Please excuse me.
¿Dónde está el gato? Escucho algo, pero no lo veo. No sé si está adentro o arriba. O tiene que estar fuera. Mierda. Perdón. Ah, pues sí.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty. Oh, I think he passed out. Now I've got you.
Vale, tenemos ya el gato. A ver si el tío ya...
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Would you mind lending...
You've been so kind. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups. Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please, take it.
Perfecto. Espérate. Dijo que es para arriba, pero... ¿Y si es para esto?
Unfortunately, it doesn't fit.
Ah, vale. Ay. Vale, pues ya que se ha guardado, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Estoy algo cansadillo, así que nos veremos ya en el siguiente. Así que nada, nos vemos. Adiós.